Michael Schumacher, a name synonymous with speed, precision, and an unquenchable thirst for victory. Born in the small town of Herth, Germany, in 1969, young Michael's playground wasn't a park, it was a kart track. His father, Rolf, managed the local track, and it wasn't long before Michael was navigating its twists and turns like a seasoned pro. This was no ordinary kid with a need for speed. This was the making of a legend. Schumacher's talent was evident from the get-go. He dominated junior karting championships, effortlessly outmaneuvering kids twice his age. His natural ability behind the wheel was undeniable, but it was his unwavering determination and relentless work ethic that set him apart. He wasn't just talented, he was hungry. Hungry to prove himself, hungry to win. Schumacher's meteoric rise continued as he climbed the ranks of motorsports. He moved from karting to single-seater racing, his talent catching the eye of sponsors and team owners alike. He was a force of nature, a whirlwind of raw talent and relentless ambition. The world of motorsport held its breath, waiting for the moment this young prodigy would make his mark on the biggest stage of them all, Formula One. In 1991, the moment arrived. Michael Schumacher, the boy who grew up on a humble kart track in Germany, made his Formula One debut with the Jordan team. The paddock, filled with seasoned veterans and former champions, watched with a mix of curiosity and skepticism. Could this young upstart really live up to the hype? The answer, as it turned out, was a resounding yes. Schumacher's debut race was nothing short of spectacular. He qualified an impressive 7th on the grid, a feat unheard of for a rookie, especially in a car that was far from the fastest. Though mechanical issues forced him to retire early, Schumacher had made his point. He was here to stay. He moved to the Benetton team, and the rest, as they say, is history. Victories followed, then came championships. 2 consecutive World Championship titles with Benetton in 1994 and 1995 cemented his status as a racing icon. The boy from Kerpen had done it. He had conquered the world of Formula One. But Schumacher wasn't finished. He craved more, always striving for perfection. He wanted to build a dynasty, and he knew just the team to do it with: Scuderia Ferrari. Joining Ferrari in 1996, Schumacher embarked on a journey that would rewrite the history books of Formula One. Ferrari, the legendary Italian team, had been yearning for a champion, their glory days a fading memory. Schumacher was their savior, their beacon of hope. He embraced the challenge, the weight of expectation fueling his desire even further. What followed was an era of dominance, the likes of which Formula One had never seen. 5 consecutive world championships from 2000 to 2004, breaking records that were once considered untouchable. Schumacher, clad in the iconic red overalls of Ferrari, was unstoppable. He was a maestro, orchestrating his car and his team to victory after victory. His driving style was a sight to behold, aggressive yet precise. He pushed his car to the limit, extracting every ounce of performance. He was a master of control, a true artist behind the wheel. But beyond his extraordinary talent, it was his unwavering dedication, his relentless pursuit of perfection that set him apart. He was a true champion, on and off the track. Section 4, A Fateful Day on the Slopes. The world of motorsport, indeed the entire sporting world, held its breath. It was December 29, 2013. News spread like wildfire, sending shockwaves across the globe. Michael Schumacher, the 7-time Formula One champion, had been involved in a skiing accident in the French Alps. The details were scarce, but the situation was clearly serious. Schumacher, enjoying a family vacation, had suffered a severe head injury while skiing off-piste. He was airlifted to a hospital in Grenoble, his life hanging in the balance. The world watched and prayed, hoping for a miracle. The outpouring of support was overwhelming, a testament to the impact Schumacher had made, not just as a sportsman, but as a human being. The days that followed were agonizing. Updates were few and far between, the medical jargon doing little to ease the growing concern. Schumacher had undergone emergency surgery and was in a medically induced coma, his condition critical but stable. The world waited with bated breath, clinging to hope, praying for his recovery. Section 5, Legacy of the Champion. The Schumacher family has maintained a tight circle of privacy around Michael. Shielding him from the media, they prioritize his well-being. Updates offer glimmers of hope, but his recovery remains unknown. The depth of love and support surrounding him is evident. His wife Corinna has been his rock. His children, Gina Maria and Mick, have grown up in his legacy. Mick is forging his own path in motorsport. Michael's story is one of triumph and tragedy. His legacy lives on. He inspired a generation with his humility and spirit. Michael Schumacher will forever be remembered as one of the greatest racing drivers of all time.